right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Good evening, Shenandoah Philly fans and Shenandoah Mustang fans. TJ Young alongside Aaron Burdorf. Happy to have you here. Back-to-back nights. Non-conference game last night against Fremont Mills, and tonight a conference matchup between the number 13 rated Glenwood Rams and your Shenandoah Phillies. The starting lineup tonight for the Shenandoah Phillies, same as last night if you were with us. Chloe Denton and Caroline Rogers, Cassidy Stevens in the backcourt, Jenna Burdorf and Lene Green in the front court. Coach, could be a fun game here tonight. We'll see if the Miracle Phillies have another one in them on back-to-back nights.
Yeah, see how they do on back-to-back nights, and again playing with just 7, maybe 8 or 9 players tonight in limited action, and so we'll see what happens.
So Glenwood wins the tip. They have the ball in the corners. Lauren Hughes shooting a 3, rebound off of the hands of, it looks like, Jenna Hopp. Arguably, if she's not the best player in the area, she's one of probably the top 2 or 3 best players in the area. Something to definitely keep an eye on tonight for the Phillies.
Yeah, you'll see her with the ball a lot, and she'll shoot and score a lot.
And that three-quarter court press, and ball was stolen away, so Glenwood has it again back on the offensive side. And Nafito has the ball, gets it to Kate Hughes. Shot in the corner by Arnold. Long on the 3. Hop there for the backside rebound and a foul on the floor. And it's going to be on Burdorf, so that'll be the first foul for the Phillies. So far the Rams 0 for 2, but definitely crashing the glass.
Yeah, the Phillies are going to have to block out a lot of athletic girls on the floor for Glenwood. And you're going to have to box out and take away their aggression.
And really good play in there by Caroline Rogers, getting a steal, and then it forces that turnover, and Shenandoah with the ball again, and a big pass into Lene Green, just long, got her own rebound, padding the rebounding stats. Shenandoah maintains possession. Shot clock did not reset, so we're at 7 minutes to go in the quarter. It's 15 seconds on the shot clock. Lob pass inside, gets stolen away by Hop. Hop looking to go down to Hughes, and Hughes finishes it for the first points of the night for either side. So 2-0, just a minute and change into the game. Cassidy Stevens gets the ball up to Denton, who passes it into Green for the easy 2. Really good job of breaking the press that time.
Yeah, excellent work by the Phillies there. Very patient, push it down the sideline and get the open look for Green.
Much more patient in that respect than they were just 24 hours ago. So very good job by the Phillies. As the 3 in the corner by Nafito again, long and rattled down, and Burdorf, one of her probably 30 rebounds she'll have tonight, just like last night, right, Coach?
Hey, I had 8 and Huddle had 8.
Denton has the ball on the right wing, gets it to Stevens in the corner, looks inside, nothing there. Green has it on the right elbow. Pass back out to Stevens, getting repositioned. Good position by Green. Drop step, and maybe Hop got a piece of that. So going the other way. And that ball goes out of bounds. Unforced error, a turnover, as that pass was intended for Hughes. Shenandoah looks like kind of getting Glenwood, at least early on, kind of out of what they want to do.
Yeah, a little bit. And just if you can beat this pressure, obviously I'm going to put money on it that Glenwood will eventually extend the pressure all the way to full court. But just starting in three-quarter court press to start the game.
Rogers dribbles baseline. Denton for 3 in the corner, just short. Hop with the rebound on the near side. Hop getting guarded by Rogers. That's a tough little 1-foot fadeaway. Short, rebounded by Shenandoah. Shenandoah looking to get something in the half court. Good lob to Green, 2 for Green. Good assist by Denton. That backside, get the push on the backside and then the lob. That's where it makes sense.
Yeah, if you can beat them down the court, not let them get a backside help, obviously that, if Hop's going to front Green, that's going to be there all night.
Another 3 for Fremont Mills, and again, they're not quite finding the range yet early from 3. Hop will shoot a 3 in the corner. She's long. Ball batted around. It's on the floor. Picked up by who else? Jenna Burdorf. And she gets it out to Chloe Denton, dribbling down the right side. Denton goes up for 2, and she's going to go to the line as that's a foul on Jenna Hop. Good aggressive take. Phillies kind of got that eye of the tiger, so to speak, right now in the first 3 minutes of the game.
Yeah, obviously these girls got a little bit more comfortable with each other as the night progressed last night, and it's good to see that kind of carry over to tonight.
Still early, but I think it's big for confidence. Hey, we can play with these guys. And again, still early, but see if Denton can make the free throw. She does. If she would have missed, I think she would have got an extra one.
I think so. I think they had their arm out, ready to call it.
Hughes tried to get the ball inside. It was kicked out of bounds by Burdorf, so it'll stay Ram basketball with 30 seconds on the shot clock. 4:40 to go in quarter number 1. Nafito has it in the corner. Back up to Hughes, into the corner, and Lauren Hughes, again, that rattles in and out, just can't find the distance so far, and that doesn't break our hearts up here, but open shots just not falling for the Rams. Rogers has it on the right wing, gets it to Stevens, who's between the circles. Stevens, dribble drive, good take, and the finish. Sweet little move by the junior. Stevens needs that. Get the confidence going for the junior.
Yeah, that's the way she plays. That's something that's been missing kind of all season from her, is that dribble drive, being able to get there and finish at the rim. So good take by her early in this ballgame.
Arnold passes back up to Hughes. Nafito has it in the corner. She'll shoot for 3. Again, that's just off, and there's Lene Green again for the rebound. Picked up her dribble, needs some help. 4 seconds to get it across the timeline, no problem. 7-2 the score, 3:40 to go in quarter number 1. Shenandoah looking to get the ball inside. Long skip pass to Stevens on the left wing. Stevens, that's a difficult pass. Right idea, just maybe a little too much mustard on that one.
Yep, throw it just a little bit too far ahead of where she wanted to go. Kind of throw it where they can kind of catch it right in front of the rim and go up on either side of the rim in that case, where she's fronted, and Lene was doing a good job of bringing her girl up to the free throw line. Would have been open there.
So Nafito has the ball, and the ball gets to Hop in the corner. Hop looking to drive on Rogers, and she turned right into Stevens, and that's a tough foul call on Stevens there, because I think really it was more Stevens hitting the ball.
Yeah, that was totally an anticipation that there was going to be contact by the official, and that's why I kind of gave an O there, because that was a perfect play. You can see kind of the game plan by the Phillies is to run two girls at Hop in different situations. That time it would have worked, but Williams gets a basket.
Yeah, on the rebound, Karam Williams gets the basket. Now second foul early on Cassidy Stevens, so more than likely she will sit. I was just kidding. She's staying in the game. That's why I'm up here. So Shenandoah still with the lead, 7-5. They're bringing the trap, gets it under the middle. Stevens did a good job of finding Rogers. Now it's 2-on-1. Rogers puts it up, no good. Offensive board by Green, and up and in. Much more attacking style when they get it across half court tonight as opposed to last night against the press.
Yeah, really good job there. Turned and saw the opposite player in Rogers on the far side, and they were able to go down the court and get a basket.
Long 3, good. That was McKenna Kohler, I believe. Yeah, Kohler checked into the game just recently. She breaks the seal from the three-point line here for the Rams. Mid-range J for Rogers, no good. Offensive board and one opportunity for Lene Green. Have a first quarter, Lene. Yeah. She's got to have like 9 rebounds.
8 points, 5 rebounds here in the early going.
I'm really bad at keeping track of rebounds.
You are.
I'm good at other things, but not that. So Stevens will check out, and in steps Taylor Henderson, who played really good minutes last night and really her first extended action at the varsity level, as Green just continues to stay in fuego after last night's very convincing double-double, as she now has 9 points.
9 points, yeah.
And 17 rebounds. As Shenandoah on defense, Hop shoots a long 3 in the corner. That's short. Good job and position by Taylor Henderson. There's no over-the-back calls anymore, I guess, ever. So there was no foul, but a jump ball will go to Shenandoah. I'm never going to leave that.
It's called displacement.
Although the one foul last night, they literally called over the back. Shenandoah breaks the press again. Denton goes up, and it's a charge. Really good job by Williams, just holding her ground, and you appreciate the effort, you appreciate the intensity, but maybe later in the game, just a little jump stop there.
Yeah, jump stop or even a Euro step type of move, just to get you so you're not straight line dribbling right into a defender.
So 12-8, Shenandoah on top, just under 2 minutes to play in quarter number one. Arnold has the ball guarded by Henderson. Three-pointer from Williams, and she rattles it home. So the starters have not hit a three, but the two players that have come in on the bench have both made one, and they're going to have that ball out of bounds off of Henderson. There was a crash down here. I don't know if you saw it on the huddle cam there, but hopefully everybody's okay. Looks like everybody's okay. Three-pointer in the corner again, and McKenna Kohler. She's got the hot hand tonight so far for the Rams as Henderson brings the ball up the floor. She's in the corner but gets the ball to Denton. So Shenandoah down by just 2 here. Ball screen, gets the ball in. Good position and a good find, and there's Lene Green already in double figures tonight. 10 or 11 points and another good feed by Denton. Good set by the Phillies, and they're very efficient on the half court so far.
Yeah, that was a really good feed by Denton, a good catch by Lene, and she didn't rush her shot. She was able to get herself set and then go up strong to be able to finish.
Williams trying to get the ball into Kohler, does. Short on the 5-footer, and a travel will be called. Looked like Henderson looking for a little help, didn't get any, and then turned it over. 38.6 seconds, Coach, 14-14. Really probably couldn't have asked for a much better showing in the first quarter from the Phillies.
Yeah, absolutely. Have been able to break the press, got some turnovers, and got some fast break layups.
And a coast-to-coast steal by Chloe Denton. So the sophomores coming to play tonight offensively. With Denton's got 3 now, and I believe.
Yep.
So the points I got, but it's the rebounds I got nothing. Shot clock is off. 20 seconds to go in quarter number one. Phillies have the lead. Nanfito has the ball in the corner, passed out to Arnold. Arnold dribble drive, nothing there. Kicks it back out. Kohler thought about the shot, gets it to Hop. Hop goes up in the middle of the lane, rattles around, no good. Rebound by Burdorf, and they're trying to tie her up, and they will tie her up. So it will stay here with 2.1 seconds left. Got to give her a rebound on that.
You give her a rebound, do you give her a turnover?
You have to, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she clearly had possession of the ball.
Right.
Ball gets into Arnold, and that's a very tough foul call there. Green, I mean, you couldn't have asked for everything to go right for Lene Green, but in this game so far, up until that moment, everything's kind of gone right for her, but that one was a tough call for her. Coach, your thoughts?
Yeah, that's a really rough call, seeing as how 3 people just tackled the girl that got a rebound, and then she's staying there straight up, and the ball comes flying in on that pass.
And the reason for the delay is the game clock actually expired after the foul.
Right.
So I think they're trying to put a little bit of time. They got 80 seconds on the clock. That's not going to be right. They'll switch it to .8, I imagine.
Yeah.
1.8. What do I know? So there'll be 1.8. That's plenty of time if on a make to get a dribble or two and give it a three-quarter court heave.
.8. They're going to go with .8.
Okay. So that's just a catch and shoot.
Yeah.
So the free throw by Arnold is good. So that makes it a 1-point ball game. And then back into the game is Kate Hughes for the last 0.8 seconds here of quarter number one. Arnold's second free throw rattles in and out. Rebound by Burdorf. And that will end quarter number one. Shenandoah with the lead after 8 minutes here. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Here it is. This is where my passion is my major.
With more than 80 areas of study, dozens of clubs and activities to choose from, and advisors who ask the right questions and offer support, it's easy to Be you at Iowa Western.
At this very moment, a board-certified surgeon specializing in female pelvic medicine and reconstructive surgery is scrubbing up in a newly remodeled surgical center full of the latest technology to give a woman a chance to take back control over her body. It will take less than an hour. There will be minimal recovery time, and afterwards, she'll start to feel normal again. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
Welcome back into Shenandoah Rexroth Court. Quarter number 2 just about to begin, and 16-15 coach. A really good showing. Quarter number 1 for the entire Phillies rotation there, those 6 or 7 kids that got on the floor.
Yeah, everybody played hard, did what they were asked to do, took care of the basketball for the most part, and feed it into Lene Green for baskets.
And tried to get it into Green again. She did get the ball. Got deflected out of bounds, and it'll stay with Shenandoah with 28 seconds on the shot clock. Ball gets into Denton and nearly lost it, but was able to pick it back up. Ball screen, Denton going in, out to Burdorf on the dribble drive. Nothing there. Back to Denton. She'll shoot the 3. Rattles in and out, but there's Jenna Burdorf again for her 10th rebound. Maybe a little overkill.
We only have 12 as a team.
So fifth?
Fifth? Yeah.
All right. Okay. She's been all over the glass.
She has gotten aggressive on the boards, her and Green.
Ball's out to Burdorf at the top. Burdorf looking to take her girl, and the ball gets stripped away by Hop. And it's now a 2-on-none break, and Arnold puts it in, giving Glenwood, I believe, their first lead of the night. Is that correct? Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Burdorf has the ball.
No, they were up 2-0.
Okay, fair enough. That was so long ago. Denton gets it to Rogers. Got it between the circles, dribbling from left to right. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Kylie Fouch, who's checked into the game. Denton, that's a tough pass. Again, it's just kind of like Stevens earlier. Right idea, just a little too deep.
And the other piece of that is that you got to make sure that the girl that's posting up is ready for it, right? I don't think Lene was ready for that ball to be coming to her. She hadn't gotten her feet set to a point where she could do anything.
And they will call a reach-in foul on the floor as Hop took it. Hop has not scored yet tonight. And you could tell the sense of urgency there. She got the ball and she went right to the basket. And a reach-in foul by Denton, her second of this ball game. That's going to put the Rams in the bonus for the rest of the half. Cut goes straight into the paint, and that's a tough shot from Hughes over Lene Green. But it goes, and that's a 3-point lead now for the Rams as Burdorf has it. Kicks it back out to Rogers. She's going to shoot the 3. Just short, and that'll bounce on the baseline. Good look. That kick in and kick back out, and just those shots got to start falling for the Phillies to keep in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, but a good possession.
Yep.
Good possession, got an open look. Didn't fall, but that's all right. Keep getting open looks and give yourselves a chance.
Hop has it at the top. Little jab step, spin move. And that's a pretty finish. Little spin move, 12-footer, and it goes. Rogers now has it in the front court. High lob pass that'll hit on the baseline and out of bounds. So a couple of unfruitful possessions offensively, and then Glenwood's been able to capitalize on the other end.
Yeah, taking turnovers and turning them into points in the half-court set. Big part of this game, and right now Glenwood on a little bit of a run here, and so the Phillies really need to stop and then get back on the offensive end to get a basket.
Hop gets the ball into Hughes, and she missed short. Green with another rebound, and Shenandoah pushing it across half court. Stevens back in playing with 2 fouls. Still has her pivot foot, needs some help, gets it from Rogers. 20 seconds still on the play or on the shot clock, plenty of time. Green looking to drive, and Green goes up in front of a lot of traffic. Just couldn't quite finish. And now fast break time, and a foul's going to be called on the layup attempt by Kate Hughes. That's going to be on Caroline Rogers. That should be just her first, if I'm not mistaken. I believe.
Yeah, I think that's her first.
So 17 fouls to just 3 for Glenwood. And Shenandoah will take a timeout, so we'll take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. We're back here in Shenandoah. Kate Hughes will be going to the line to shoot 2. 21-16. Glenwood has kind of stormed back here in the last 3 or 4 minutes of game action to take the lead. First free throw by Hughes, up and good. Philly's super efficient in the first quarter offensively, doing exactly what they wanted to do. In this second quarter, Glenwood has kind of made some adjustments and made it a little bit more difficult, and Shenandoah's got to find that feeling again, and that ball was too tight to the sideline, and then Rogers tippy-toed on the line, and another unforced error as we go the other way.
Yeah, like I said, Glenwood would eventually go further into their press. Now they're full court man, so Chloe just needs to recognize that. That's a situation where she didn't need to push it ahead, just dribble it across half court and then reset.
Hughes has the ball dribbling into the middle, gets it to Arnold. Arnold trying to find some room, and Fido back to Hughes. Over to Lauren Hughes, tried to get the ball inside, and it's stolen away by Chloe Denton. Chloe Denton looking to push, and a double dribble. She thought she had Rogers there in the little seam, and it closed quickly, and turnover going the other way.
Yeah, again, we talked about being patient or playing at our pace, just playing a little bit too fast right there, and leads to a turnover.
And Fido has it at the top. Hughes has it, probably traveled, and she did. So it'll be a back-to-back turnovers. Just turn it over, give it right back. So now Shenandoah with an opportunity to crack the seal here in the second quarter. I believe scoreless here in the first 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, scoreless so far, so we need to find a basket here at the offensive end.
Cassidy Stevens has the ball, gets it to Green at the top of the key. And back to Stevens, who will shoot a 3 on the wing. No good. Rebound by Lauren Hughes as she looks to push for the Rams. Arnold has it in the corner. She'll shoot a 3. That's a moon ball. And missed it, just short. Rebound by Henderson. So 4 minutes until halftime. Shenandoah down by 7. Looking to find a basket here on the offensive side. Lene Green looking to drive on Hop. She goes right into her. Just a little hard on the first shot. A little short on the second shot. Third one's just right. It's like the 3 little bears, right? Yeah. First one's a little too long. Second one's a little short. Third one's just right. Arnold goes in. She misses short. Rebound by Lene Green whilst tucking her shirt in. That's impressive. So Shenandoah down by 5. Again, they got Green at the top, looking to kind of go one-on-one a little bit here. Step back Jay from Stevens, no good. A one-handed rebound by Burdorf. Of course she does. Those long arms paid off for number 22. It's now 20-23 as that ball gets dribbled off of Cassidy Stevens' foot. No kick ball, so we play on. Hughes has it on the left wing. That's a good-looking shot, and there it goes. So the first starter for Glenwood hits a 3. They've made a couple, but it's all been from reserve players. Hughes knocks one down, gets it back to a 6-point lead. Green has it on the right elbow. She's looking to take Hop. And she does, but then she traveled with it. Tough defense. Hop knows. that the size advantage is Green, so she's not trying to be super physical. She's just kind of standing there holding her ground, and that time it actually worked out for her.
Right, this might be a good opportunity to take a timeout, and Glenwood's going to save us one here by calling their own timeout to give Green and some of these other girls a break.
We'll talk about that more on the other side.
It's always been my dream to own a locker.
You like school that much, huh?
Actually, no, my own meat locker.
I'm processing.
So, what do you think?
Well, if that's your it, let's make it happen.
We're back here in Shenandoah. Glenwood 26, Shenandoah Phillies 20. Coach, finish your thought there.
Yeah, I was talking about just calling a timeout just to give some kids a break. We went to Lene quite a few times there on the offensive end, wearing herself out a little bit. Just give everybody a break to recoup, because sometimes when you don't have that break, you lose a little bit of your focus, and that happens at the defensive end, and then this game maybe gets away from you a little bit. So good timeout by Glenwood. Thank you. Now hopefully we're rested up a little bit and refocus.
So Kohler and Williams are back in the game for Glenwood. Nanfito in as well. Kohler looking to do some damage, and it's high off the glass. I don't even think she could see the hoop, but she made it, and then that ball gets stolen away right away by Nanfito, and then a foul, hopefully not on Denton, and it is on Denton, so that will be 3 on Denton. In a situation like that, if I'm Taylor Henderson right there, I raise my hand. You know,
right.
I raise my hand and because I don't have any fouls. There's no fouls on me, so I'm going to raise my hand and say, hey, that was on me. Sometimes that works.
Sometimes. Or it used to.
It still does. Was that back when over the back was a thing?
Probably.
Green with another rebound. The Shenandoah down by 8 with the ball. Green got it in the high post. Got the ball kind of slapped away, and then thought Stevens was going to stay. Stevens cut to the corner, and then just a turnover out of bounds. Not a bad idea, just made a little miscommunication there.
Yeah, you talk about the history of basketball and raising your hand. You remember that. That was like back in our day, like back in middle school when you had to like publicly admit that you fouled people, like raise your hand.
Williams missed, and then the backside rebound was fought for and won by Arnold, but then it goes out of bounds. So Philly's fortunate there that they ended up regaining the possession there. Stevens gets the ball in. Just under 2 minutes to go until halftime. Definitely been a very good competitive ball game from both sides as we get near halftime. Green drop step. She goes in, and it goes. A little assist from Hop there. Maybe some contact at the top, but they'll take the points. As Nanfito gets the ball to Williams at the top, gets it to Arnold on the baseline. Arnold going into the middle. Nanfito, that's a bank shot 3. No good, and a rebound corralled by Denton. Stevens passes ahead to Fouch. Fouch a little too far under there. Right idea, just didn't work out for Shenandoah there. And now Hop has it, gets it into the corner to Williams. Williams to Kohler. Kohler back to Williams. She'll shoot a one-hander, and that bounces off the heel. Rebound by Green. Got to have 12.
She got 11.
That was close.
Yeah.
I'm getting better.
15 and 11 in the first half.
So she could be a 2020 candidate. We're not going to jinx her, though. Backdoor cut. It is good. They ran that last night a little bit, and that's a sweet little play. You got a kid that's lighting them up. You're going to have a lot of eyes on her, and then you get Denton with the back door. That's a really slick play. So Hop's getting doubled, now tripled, and she throws it away. It's a turnover, and the shot clock will be off. Shenandoah down by just 4, and you can see some frustration building. Even though the Rams have the lead, they were expecting this maybe to go a little differently. Double team coming, and Rogers has it. She's going to shoot a 3 right from the top. It's missed, and Kohler tries to get it ahead to Nanfito. Nanfito has it, and she traveled. So 6.5 to go. Both teams just very much this last minute, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, maybe a little too quick. Slow it down a little bit, take a deep breath. The intensity's picking up a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see the turnovers mounting up by both teams a little bit. but a good half overall by both teams.
So 5 on the game clock. Stevens, step back 3 short, and that will be halftime. So here in Shenandoah, stay with us, folks. We got ourselves a good one so far. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
System. I got it all.
Every inch of your body puts pressure on one place, your feet. So give your feet everything they could ask for by walking in to Brown Shoe Fit Shenandoah. Shoes for every occasion, boots for any situation, and above all, the right fit for you. After all, Brown Shoe Fit has been fitting feet for over 100 years. The only downside, so many shoes to choose from and only 2 feet. Great service, great selection, a great fit every time at Brown Shoe Fit, downtown Shenandoah.
Welcome back to Shenandoah, halftime here in Page County, and the Fightin' Phillies living up to that moniker that I just gave them right now. They're playing hard, and they're right in this ball game, Coach. What are some thoughts here going into break?
Yeah, really good half by both teams. The goal for the Phillies was to take Jetta Hop away, and they've done that for the most part. And they've gotten some baskets from some bench players that you wouldn't expect normally from Glenwood. And so, the goal for the Phillies is to get the ball inside the green, give her an opportunity to score. She's done that, 15 points, 11 rebounds already at the half. And so keep doing that, keep doing what's successful. Again, we talked about patience on offense. Understand what kind of pressure you're getting. Is it man? Is it zone? What speed do you have to play? Don't turn the ball over, and good things will happen in the second half.
Yeah, turnovers are always going to happen. Both sides turned it over. They do every game. But tonight, seems like they haven't let it get away from them, the Phillies have. They haven't let it get away from them like in some games this year where the wheels just kind of fall off. They had a couple of minutes there in the second quarter where it was really hectic, but they were able to gather themselves, figure it back out, and chipped back away. And now we got a ball game going into the second half against the number 13 ranked team in Class 3A. 4A.
Yeah.
So we got a good one here. Stick with us. We're gonna go on mute here for about 7 minutes, and we'll be back for the second half of this Hawkeye 10 battle. Welcome back to Shenandoah Rex Roth Court. We had a little bit of a old-fashioned Donnybrook there in the first half, a good old-fashioned physical Hawkeye 10 basketball game, and maybe a little surprising score. We kind of thought it had a chance to be pretty competitive, but I'd say probably half the people in attendance here were not expecting this to be a close game, and that's exactly what we have, at least through 16 minutes of action. Coach, maybe some adjustments or things to really kind of keep an eye on here in the second half?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, Philly's taking away Hop. In the first half, she was held to just two points, and she's probably the best player in the conference. So doing that is a really good accomplishment, and now you got to keep that positive defensive vibe going in the second half. And then obviously, with – did we say Denton had 3 fouls?
She should have.
And now they've changed it on the scoreboard to 2. So I wonder if that was the conversation. I was just watching the conversation here at halftime between the officials and both coaches, and they've adjusted her to just 2 fouls, which is another positive for the Phillies.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she would have had to be playing with 3 fouls.
Well, I mean, that's 20 of your 24 points is coming from Lene and Chloe right now.
So that's a positive. So, again, start with the defensive stop, get something accomplished here on the defensive end.
And there you go.
There you go.
You spoke it into existence as the ball's poked away and stolen away. Shenandoah will essentially get that first opportunity to get a score here in the second half. Caroline Rogers has it on the left wing. Lob pass to the backside. Denton shoots a 3. That's going to be a little short, and it is. And rebounded by Hop, and a travel. That's a tough one for Hop. Fighting for the ball, but she probably did move her feet there, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, that's super, super tough. I would agree.
Ball gets into green, and we're going to have a travel.
She kneed her right into the back of the leg.
So back-to-back travels, 3 consecutive turnovers on the first 3 possessions of the second half as Hughes has the ball for the Rams. Gets it to the other Hughes, Lauren Hughes. Hughes to Hughes. And Nanfito now has it on the right wing. And Arnold driving into the middle to Hughes. That's off the mark. Fight for the board. And a jump ball is going to be called. And that's going to be, I believe, will stay here. They did not flip the possession, so it'll go to Shenandoah. They should have flipped there.
Correct.
They did.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, hopefully Jenna's all right there.
Hold up.
She took a bit of a crash.
Yeah, she got to fix her hair.
So does she get a rebound since the jump changed possession?
Yeah, I guess. I think when I was keeping stats in college, that would have been a team rebound.
A team rebound?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Stevens has it for Shenandoah, looking to drive. Little step back jumper. Bank shot good. Bank is open here in Shenandoah late on Friday nights. And Cassidy Stevens gets her third and fourth point of the night on a nice little mid-range J. And now Hop has it on the right wing. She's getting triple teamed. Somebody's open, and it was Arnold. Arnold back out to Nanfito in the corner. That's just off the heel. Backside rebound by Chloe Denton. Chloe Denton pushes to Cassidy Stevens. Stevens holds up a little and then goes up and under. Got it! Sweet little move by Cassidy Stevens. We're all square with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, those are some big points coming from her, building some confidence. And again, it's all about her dribble drive and finishing at the basket. That's what she's been known for throughout her career.
Ball tipped around, and then a foul on the scramble. Probably a good foul there by Burdorf, as Arnold was going to get a free bunny there on the scramble. But the foul on Burdorf, and by the board's count, that'll be just her first?
I think that's her second.
Second. They'll switch it here in a second, probably. Maybe.
She had one in the first half.
And it ended up being a good foul. There it is. They changed it to 2 fouls. Well, it would have been a 2-point layup, and at most, it's going to be a 1-point free throw trip for Arnold. So good foul.
Yeah. It was almost a steal by Stevens. Then it ended up not being a steal.
So
it ended up
Arnold,
being a good foul.
Yeah, Arnold split the pair. So 29-28. Denton brings the ball up the floor. Man-to-man defense for the Rams. Stevens has it. Lob pass, and that's going to be off of Lene Green. Yes, it was. Hop hit it, and then it was off of Green's hands. Good call by the official. I know Coach up here, he's hard on the officials, but I call it like I see it.
Like it was more of a ooh, darn it, we didn't get it.
I call it like I see him, Coach.
Yeah.
Arnold gets it to Hughes in the corner. There's a three. That's off the backside of the rim, and there's Hop, and there she goes. They're not able to get her the ball in their normal offense, but she's working and scrapping, and she picks up her second bucket.
Yeah, you can see her energy level going up here to start the second half.
Stevens has it between the circles. Gets it to Lene Green at the elbow. And Green nearly gets it stolen. There's Burdorf. She says, look what I found. I'm just standing here, guys. Give me the ball. As she dunked it home. Three from Hughes. Bang. Knocked it in. Quick answer for the Rams. Fun little back and forth here in the first couple minutes of the third quarter. Stevens looking to work on Anfito. Gives it up to Rogers. Back to Stevens. Stevens moves it back to the middle. Picks up her dribble. Needs some help. Gets it from Denton. Now Denton looking to drive. Kicks it into Burdorf in the corner. Burdorf fight for the ball. It's going to be a jump, and it will go to the Rams this time. The possession error is correct.
Yeah.
They can't hear me up here.
Yeah, that's right.
They can't hear me. But the millions at home can.
They can, and they're listening.
They are not. Well, at least one is.
Yeah.
There's at least one. 4-point game. Shenandoah is just hanging around, and the longer you can keep an underdog in the game, the more dangerous they are. And Anfito for three. That's long. Fight for the board is won by Caroline Rogers. Rogers looking for some help, gets it from Burdorf. Burdorf brings it up the floor, up to Denton. Denton looking to drive. Little pocket pass to Green. Pretty play, sophomore to sophomore. 17 now for Lene Green. That's what, the 10th assist by Denton?
Yeah, at least three. I'm not keeping that, but I remember at least three.
So I could be right.
Possibly four, yeah.
10?
Yeah, good.
Rebounds and assists. I'm bad at that. Arnold has it. Brings it back to Hughes, and that's Kate Hughes with the ball. That's a dangerous pass to Anfito. Off the heel, rebounded by Cassidy Stevens. So 32-34. Good step through by Stevens, and Burdorf got it tipped away, and Denton had it over to Stevens. Kick it to the wing, just kidding. Give it to Lene Green. Oh, that's why I'm up here. That's why I'm up here, Coach. We're all square at 34. Green with 19 points. And Hop getting hounded by a few Phillies. Off the heel, no good. Got her own rebound. Got fouled by someone. It's going to be Caroline Rogers. So it'll be the second foul. I didn't know which one they were going to give it to, but that'll be two fouls on Rogers, who's drawn the tough assignment tonight of trying to lock down Jenna Hop.
And has done a really, really good job of face guarding her for the whole night and making Hop work as hard as possible to get hers.
Yeah, it's been a group effort, but like I say it a lot, she's kind of the head of the snake of our defense, and you put her on their best player, and whatever points that she gives you is a bonus because she's going to give you all-out effort on the defensive end. Hop splits a pair. She's got 5 for the Rams. Denton gets it up the floor. Ball screen. And now Lene Green has it. Green goes right into Hop. And under control right into Hop. 21 to lead all scorers. Williams gets it to Hop. Step back 3 from Hop. Rattles in and out. The iron unkind for Hop as that ball goes out of bounds. And we're going to get a timeout by Glenwood. They want to talk some things over. And it looks like it's going to be a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
United Group Insurance is a team of people you know and people you trust. We offer home, auto, farm, crop, life, health, and commercial insurance from our convenient offices in Atlantic, Griswold, Red Oak, and Shenandoah. Our team of agents work together to make sure our customers find an insurance policy they feel great about. We offer a variety of insurance carriers, so you can choose what works for your coverage needs. Learn more at United Group INS.
Heritage Bank is proud to be a locally owned community bank. We have been committed to our community and meeting the financial needs of our customers since 1873. We are confident that our knowledgeable staff can help you make informed decisions about your financial needs no matter how big or small. Let us show you how rewarding a relationship with First Heritage Bank can be. Stop in at one of our 2 locations, or you can find out more information at www.fhbshen.com. First Heritage Bank is a proud supporter of Shenandoah High School athletics. Go Shen, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Shenandoah. Got a fun one here. Shenandoah up by 1 with 2:20 to go in the third quarter against the 4A number 13 rated Glenwood Rams. Shenandoah with the ball. Lene Green going one-on-one against Hop. Picked up her dribble. Got it to Cassidy Stevens. Stevens step back 3. That's just short. Fight for the rebound. Won by Hop. Hop. Little softball pass ahead to Nanfito. Nanfito gets fouled. Again, saving 2 points. You don't hate the foul. That's 3 on Burdorf. Got to be careful the rest of the way, but you don't hate the foul. Make them earn it from the line.
Yeah, just trying to get a hustle back. I don't know who should have been the defensive back there as the ball went into the post, but ended up going over the top and led to a run out.
Well, we'll see if it's a good foul. Nanfito did make the first. Denton will check in for Kylie Fouch. Again, Fouch and Henderson playing good minutes tonight, crucial minutes tonight. With a short bench. And again, good foul as split the pair and rebound by Lene Green. So tie ball game. Shenandoah looking to regain the lead. Lob pass, tough lob pass. And that'll go out of bounds. You can't really fault the offense. Clock's still running, by the way.
Yeah.
You can't really fault the offensive execution tonight for Shenandoah. The game plan has been efficient and effective tonight.
Now the clock's not running. Now it is running. Now it's not running.
Crisis averted. Well, it should be about 1:45-ish.
Yeah.
But we can just keep shaving off time.
Right.
Just let it go. 1:40. Yeah, split the difference.
Seems about right. Ish.
And the shot clock's been reset too. So the folks that have volunteered their time to do that are doing a really good job. So we just got to be patient with everybody. And the ball batted away and stolen away by Chloe Denton. Denton to Rogers. Rogers has it here between the circles. We try to run some sort of a half-court set here, looks like. And a little too hot to handle. Tough for Rogers there. She picked up her dribble probably a little bit sooner than she should have. And the play just kind of hadn't developed yet. Just kind of a tough situation there. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. We're good. We're good. You guys couldn't see that because the huddle cams got you going on the right side there. There was a conversation at the scores table. We got it all squared away. So 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. Three-pointer off the heel by Williams. Now we're just about 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Tie ball game, 36-all. And the ball stolen away by Hop. It's going to be a 2-on-1 fast break. Hop puts it up and in. Easiest bucket of the night for Hop as we're under a minute to play here in quarter number 3. Stevens has the ball past the timeline on the right wing. Looking to do work here on Hughes. That time would have been one where you just try to take it up there. She had it all the way there. Nanfito got away with a walk, but the ball never lies, and Burdorf comes up with a loose ball. And the first foul of the second half, and by my count, Coach, only the fourth foul of the night called on the Rams.
Yeah, and I think you're right. And you know, obviously the Phillies have been the aggressor on defense, but
3 times more the aggressor, though. That ball's stolen away, and Arnold going into Burdorf, and that's a charge. Jenna Burdorf laying it on the line. Save that in your huddle profile.
She learned how to draw that back in like 3rd grade. She was playing a really aggressive girl in a Saturday league in Marshalltown one time.
Good play by Hop to steal the inbound pass, and then Caroline Rogers picks up her 3rd foul. And that's going to send Kate Hughes, to the line to try to extend this 2-point lead for the Rams. First free throw in and out. So good foul by Rogers.
Yeah, but the Phillies have to take care of the basketball. That's like 4 or 5 turnovers in the last about a minute and a half, so can't have that.
Second free throw good. Shot clock is off. 24 and a half seconds to go until the end of the quarter. Burdorf has the ball. She gets the ball past the timeline. And Arnold gets called for a foul with the body, so we're all even up in fouls here. Nope, just kidding. 4-2.
4-3.
4-3, sorry. 14 seconds right on the nose until the end of the 3rd quarter. And couldn't get the ball in. Good defense there by the Rams. And should still be 14 seconds on the clock, but 13.4
yeah.
is the time on the clock. Clock moves. Nanfito brings it up past the half-court line. Ball screen. Nanfito trying to get it to Hop. Hop gets it. In the corner. Step back. That's a wild shot. Nearly went in. And we're going to go to the 4th quarter with just a 3-point deficit for the Phillies. Shenandoah hanging in there, down by 3. We'll be back right after this.
Sorensen Auto Plaza in Shenandoah has been here over 25 years, and they specialize in financing. Buy here, pay here. At Sorensen Auto Plaza, they finance all credit types. Bad credit, no problem. Visit SorensenAutoplaza.com to apply for financing and stop by and visit us on Sheridan Avenue. Sorensen Auto Plaza, proud to support this Shenandoah live stream.
This is Kane with Gowing Plumbing. Gowing Plumbing is the name to remember for 24-hour service. That includes after hours and weekends, because that is when problems usually occur. We're located in Shenandoah, but we also serve the surrounding communities. That's the way it's been done for more than 70 years. And we work on boiler heat, so call fully licensed Gowing Plumbing any time of day or night. 246-1803 or after hours at 712-310-9248.
And we're back here in Shenandoah, Rex Roth Court, 39-36. Glenwood leading Shenandoah. Shenandoah with the ball to start quarter number 4. See if Shenandoah can get something going here offensively. After the last couple of minutes, there was just kind of a little bit of a quagmire on offense. And they are definitely squeezing the post, at least at this point, starting the 4th quarter. Stevens kicks it out to Rogers. Long 3 for Rogers. No good. Offensive board by Burdorf, and she goes up and she's going to the line. Burdorf with her 15th rebound of the night. She's going to the line to shoot a pair. 8th? 9th. See, I was close. I'm getting there. So we could have 2 Phillies in double figures in boards here tonight. We already got 1, and Jenna's very close. First free throw from Burdorf. Just like she practices. Nothing but net. 5 points for Jenna. And a charge. 5 points, 9 rebounds, and a charge. Taken. Second free throw up and just short. Hop gets the rebound. And that ball's stolen away, poked away, and Burdorf comes away with it. So down by 2 are the Phillies with the ball. Definitely not the night that Hop had envisioned having. She's just been hounded, and Rogers looking to drive, gets kind of forearm shivered, but no foul called, so we'll play on. And that ball's stolen away. Jenna Hop picking it up on defense, and she's trying to go coast to coast, and she gets some contact, can't finish, but she'll go to the line. 3rd foul officially now on Chloe Denton. Coach, your thoughts? I do that a lot.
Yeah, we'll see if that ends up being a good foul or not.
They have had good ones here.
A little
lately,
bit of a different defensive look now from Hop on that possession right there. She actually didn't try to front Green. She stayed behind and actually gave Green space. so she could athletically move around her when the ball came in. So that pass has got to go in there stronger.
It was a good foul.
Good foul.
As Green gets her 21st rebound of the night.
13.
Nobody knows.
I do.
Lene Green driving on hop, drop step, and a little okey doke up and under, and she's going to the line for two. Sweet move, but good footwork not to pick up that foot until she did the step through.
Yeah, excellent. You talked about this. I can't remember if you talked about it last night or maybe it was before break, but you talked about one move leads to another move. And in that case, we talked about last night with Green how she always turns over that right shoulder. And that time she turned over the right shoulder, hop was there, and then she was able to step through with the secondary move to the basket.
Gave her the old okey doke. I don't think that's officially what it's called, but that's what we'll call it. Second free throw, good. 23 points. I would assume if this is not a career high, this is very close for Lene Green. So 1 point game, just under 7 to play. Kohler in the corner, bang! Big shot. Kohler has come in and knocked down a couple of big triples for the Rams.
Just comes right in off the bench and hits another three. She's got 11.
Got a green light the second she steps on the floor. Rogers looking to drive on Kohler, 14 on 14. Fouch looking to drive back to Rogers. Long skip pass to Burdorf on the left elbow. Fouch has it in the corner. Back to Rogers. She's going to shoot it. She's going to just. It looked good from here. Holy cow. Wow, that looked really good from here. She just missed it to the left. And a timeout called by Coach Weinrich. Wants to get some things discussed here. We'll step aside after a word from our Shenandoah Education Foundation.
The strength of a house starts with its foundation, just like the strength of a community starts with its education to ensure its success for many generations to come. The Shenandoah, Iowa Education Foundation strives to bring world-class education and opportunities to the youth of Shenandoah. Visit ShenandoahIowaEducationFoundation.org to become a part of the $100 Club, the Family Challenge, to donate to the Peter J. Weber Scholarship, or to make a general donation. The Shenandoah, Iowa Education Foundation, partnering today for success tomorrow.
Welcome back to Shenandoah. 6:09 to go in regulation of this Hawkeye 10 battle, which has turned into just that, Coach. It's a battle between two Hawkeye 10 teams that are giving everything they got on the floor tonight.
Yeah, both teams playing really well. It's really going to come down to who can make shots down the stretch, who can get a defensive stop and not turn the ball over down the stretch.
Kohler being guarded by Fouch. Good job by Fouch moving her feet. And Nanfito in the corner rattles in and out, but Nanfito follows her shot, and then it's stolen by Burdorf. And then Burdorf had to pick up her dribble. There are a lot of traffic. Burdorf gets a timeout to bail her out there. You can see Coach Weinrich seeing the clock was winding down and nobody there to help. We'll stay right here. We just paid some bills. Pretty heady timeout there to save the possession in a game, two-possession game with 5 minutes to go. Every possession counts right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And in that case right there, saving that possession with a timeout was huge, because Jenna was turning around and trying to throw it across half court and was going to throw it away. But it was a great steal, great play on the defensive end to get the turnover and get the possession. And so now the Phillies have to capitalize at the offensive end.
So put your coach's hat on here. 23 points and 5 points for the two post players, so 28 of the 39. You know the focus for Glenwood is that interior defense. If you're in that coach's circle here, are we talking keep feeding it inside, or is it inside look to kick? The three-pointers have got to start falling sometime. I mean, what's the approach for you if you were in that spot?
Yeah, I think you got to keep pounding it inside, and if you kick it out and maybe somebody hits one finally, that'd be great. But I think you just keep pounding it inside, and I think the biggest thing here is I would try to get Lene maybe on the high post and let her go one-on-one off the dribble.
That's been hugely successful in the last two basketball games. Last 7 quarters plus of basketball as that ball gets stolen away, and Hop going coast to coast and one. Jenna Hop has been quiet all night, and I'm telling you what, they have played, I'm just in my head, just 27 minutes of basketball. She just got into double figures. That's been an impressive night as she knocks down the free throw. Now it's a 7-point lead, largest of the game for the Rams. And Fouch bringing the ball up the floor, and Denton there to save it, but then nearly threw it away, and there's Rogers. Take a deep breath, Phillies. Take a deep breath, Phillies. We're all right. We're all right. 17 seconds on the shot clock, and then we get a double dribble. It's just kind of just take a deep breath, guys. We're all right. We're all right.
Yeah. Just kind of got into that turnover mode towards the end of the third quarter. Now it's kind of carried over here into the fourth quarter. Again, some kids in there that maybe haven't played under significant pressure in the past, and now they've got to find a way to play through this a little bit.
Kohler nearly dribbled on the timeline there. Shot from the wing, off the heel, off of Lene Green. Tough bounce as Green and it looked like, was it Rogers there?
Fouch,
or Fouch?
Yeah.
Green and Rogers, timeout, just rewind. Green and Fouch fighting for the rebound, and we got a sub coming in as Cassidy Stevens will come into the game. So the original starting 5 out there and maybe out there for the duration of the game with 4:46 to go. Down by 7. Kohler for 3 in the corner. That's tough. Missed it, and there's Cassidy Stevens for the rebound. Shenandoah looking to get something going here offensively, find that good offensive mojo that they had working for them at spots throughout this game. Backdoor cut chance, nearly traveled, probably did travel, got away with it, did Rogers, and then that ball goes off of Rogers as a turnover. And the Rams regain possession. There's very helter-skelter here for the Phillies. Just got to, again, take a deep breath, kind of woosah, just relax a little bit.
It's time to get a defensive stop and maybe an easy transition bucket would be nice here.
Hughes tried to get the ball in, couldn't get it in there. Arnold gets it to Hop. Arnold again in the corner. Hop, and she's getting hammered, but no foul called. And here comes the double. Hughes has it at the top. Arnold in the corner, nothing there. Hughes to Hop. 4 on the shot clock. Hughes shoots it from the wing, and that's a back-breaking possession, double-digit lead. 34 seconds used on that shot clock. That's a good possession by the Rams.
Yeah, good defensive possession. Just unfortunate that the ball ended up getting to where it got.
Good drive by Stevens, and there's Green. 2 rebounds and a putback, and back to an 8-point game. Phillies hanging in there. Green, 25 points to lead the way. Got to get a stop, like you said. Got to get a stop, get some easy buckets because the Rams are clamping down on the defensive end. Double
Caroline
team.
Rogers is going to puke. She's played so hard, she's puking over in the corner.
Well, we've got 4 on 5, and Rogers back on the floor. And we're going to have a whistle. And looks like Burdorf might have tweaked the ankle a little bit. Rogers on the bench. A lot of crazy things have happened in the last 15, 20 seconds there. Ball stays with Shenandoah. Denton shoots a 3. That's short. Rebound by Hop. And the Rams looking to push, looking to extend this lead. Good drive by Hop. And rebound by Green. Phillies down by 11. I missed it. Did I miss a 3?
Yeah, they scored when Caroline was puking.
Okay, yeah, I was watching that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I don't know who even made it because I was looking down in the corner.
That's the dang craziest thing I've ever seen.
She literally looked like you could see it on her face when she was playing defense. She's like, you could tell, and she ran right, and she knew right where the trash can was down there in the corner, puked, and then ran back out onto the floor.
Tell you what, I'd go to war with that kid any day.
For sure.
Rebound by the Rams. Three-pointer off the heel. Backside rebound by Jenna Burdorf, and a foul over the back.
Displacement.
No. Did you see what the official did? He did the double arms. The double arms
look in the
down.
rule book, and that's not in there.
You need to talk to them. So Denton has the ball. Shenandoah trying to get the ball past this pressure. Henderson saved a near turnover, and she gets the ball up to Fouch. Fouch to Denton on the dribble. Handoff right at the timeline. Denton nearly got it poked away. Ball's on the floor, rolling around, and a jump ball. So that is going to go back to Glenwood. And then we got another Philly a little bit banged up. It looks like Denton's a little banged up there. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. Kind of a walking mash unit are the Phillies. We're going to step aside for 30 and catch our breath. We'll be right back.
From large projects to daily tasks, we can help at Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah. This is Josh, and we pride ourselves on quality products, knowledge, and service. We're always available for advice on the projects that take years to design or the issues that need fixed in a hurry. And we offer free estimates on anything and everything you need to complete both. When you have a demand, we offer the supply. Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah.
Jenna's in the hallway cramping, or she better not.
We are back here in Shenandoah. There's 2 minutes to go. Back-to-back games for the Phillies. Tough one last night. Maybe a little tougher than it needed to be, but it was a tough one, grind-out game. And then tonight, they've given the Rams all they can handle. You just kind of feel like these last couple minutes, the wall has been hit by some of these Phillies who have given them everything, given everybody everything they got, and the tank may be running on E right now.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely hit a wall. I mean, we're legitimately talking about a girl that's played so hard on defense that she puked. I think Jenna's out in the hallway with a cramped foot. And Lene Green has given everything she possibly can in a 25 and 15, 16 effort. And it's just now starting to get away from them.
And there is a foul in the backcourt, and that will be the 7th team foul. So it'll be a bonus situation. So Hop will go to the line, and that's the 4th foul on Rogers, which kind of seems a little bit small at this point in time. But the final score of this game may not end up indicating exactly how close this game really was, as Hop misses the front end and Fouch gets the rebound. Not over by any stretch of the imagination, but you got to get some buckets and you got to get them in a hurry. As Shabam checks into the game for the first time tonight, and then she's immediately tied up. It should be Shenandoah's ball because they never flipped the possession. There they go. The officials got it covered. They were paying attention. Good for them. And looks like Stevens is going to check back into the game with 1:33 to go. And Caroline Rogers, Cassidy Stevens, Chloe Denton, Kylie Fouch, and Lene Green into the game here for the Phillies. And lob pass to Green, nobody home, stolen away by Hughes. Hop looking ahead to Arnold, and she fumbled it out of bounds. And it's going the other way. Shenandoah with 1:24, running out of time. But they gave almost a Herculean effort here tonight, Coach.
Oh, for sure. You can't fault the effort against a ranked 4A ball club in Glenwood, and the Phillies, again, playing shorthanded, gave it all they possibly could, and again, just kind of running out of gas here.
Hop with the steal and tried to go coast to coast, couldn't finish. Rebound by Cassidy Stevens, and we are now just coming up on a minute to go in the 4th quarter. As that ball gets into Green, rebound fought for and won by Green. Green trying to carve out some space, and we'll get a foul called on the back end by Hughes. So that's going to send Lene Green to the line for a 1-and-1. With 53.6 seconds to go, Green looking for point number 26 and 27. Backing up whether she makes them or not, backing up a 20-plus point night last night, and double-digit rebounds for her as well. First free throw, good for Lene. That's 26 points now for the sophomore, who has really maybe looking like turning a corner here at the turn of the new year. Second free throw, no good. And then Fido picks up the rebound. The Rams kind of content to run a little clock here, try to get a good shot. Up by 12 here on the road, looking to secure another Hawkeye 10 conference win. Hughes has the ball, gets it to Dan Fido, gets it to Arnold in the corner. Arnold back up to Hughes. Then Fido in the corner, wide open, bang. Three-pointer goes, and now the shot clock is off. 20 seconds to go in the ball game. Stevens takes a ball screen. The ball gets stolen away by Hop, and then a foul by Stevens. A little frustration, and also saving a run-out layup. It's going to send Hop to the line. Again, I just can't get over. You might not be able to see it on your television or your smartphone or whatever you're watching it on, but from where we're sitting, just the exhaustion on the bodies and the faces of the Phillies is just is very evident. I mean, they've given us everything for the last 48 hours.
Oh, for sure. And if you think back to last night when they were down, 16-6 and had to have a huge effort to come back last night, and then obviously playing a super tough Glenwood team tonight. Again, you cannot fault the effort. The Phillies have given it everything they possibly could in the situation that they're in.
So 4.4 seconds left, just kind of a throw-in and maybe one more shot. As Denton gets the ball, she's going in. A little scoop shot up and under. Rebound by Green. That counts. She'll get a rebound, but the putback is no good. So that's the final score here in Page County. Glenwood pulls away in the end, 59-42. We'll step aside for 60 seconds, and we'll come back and do a quick little recap right after this.
Pella Corporation in Shenandoah is growing. Pella is a family-owned company and has a strong heritage that started in 1925. Pella offers a strong benefit package, competitive wages, quarterly bonuses, profit sharing, and more. Pella has a decreased overtime schedule. You'll never work on Sundays, and you will have at least 2 Saturdays off each month to spend more time with your family. Go to careers.pella.com to see what jobs are available and apply today. Experience is not necessary, as Pella will provide training. Pella is an equal opportunity employer.
Here it is. This is where my passion is my major.
With more than 80 areas of study, dozens of clubs and activities to choose from, and advisors who ask the right questions and offer support, it's easy to be you at Iowa Western.
We're back here in Shenandoah Rexroth Court. The varsity boys action is set to start here in about 9 minutes. Coach, final stat line here for the Phillies and the Rams in what was a very competitive basketball game.
Yeah, ultimately it came down to that tired fourth quarter by the Phillies, getting outscored 20-6 in the fourth quarter, and makes the difference in the game. But again, can't fault the effort by the Phillies. Did everything they possibly could. Lene Green leads the way with 26 points and 18 rebounds. Fantastic night for her. Cassidy Stevens, 6 points, 5 rebounds. Jenna Berdorf, 5 points, 10 rebounds. And Chloe Denton finishes with 5 points. Jenna Hopp ends up scoring 15 points to lead the way for Glenwood. McKenna Kohler comes off the bench and scores 11, hits those 3 big threes for Glenwood. The only 2 double. And then Kate Hughes ends up with 14 for Glenwood. So, again, can't fault the effort. Huge night for the Phillies in terms of defensive effort. Again, dealt the hand you have, and you have to play it. And the Phillies did a great job coming back last night. Played 3 solid quarters tonight. Just couldn't finish the deal, but that's a really good Glenwood team that they had to face tonight, and got up and down both last night and tonight. And so they deserve the 2 days off and come back on Monday against Griswold.
Yeah, I've seen you have too. We've seen every game they've played this year. I think I've only missed one, the St. Albert game at the MAC that wasn't on. But I've either called or watched every game they played. You've been at every game they played. They've had good games. They've had bad games. That loss might have been the most proud I've been of just the effort and the guts that team on the floor showed tonight. Very, very proud to be a Shenandoah supporter. That was a good night. Win or loss, a good night. Just proud of the effort of those kids. They really laid it all out there.
Yeah, absolutely. They played as hard as they could. And again, just like we said there at the end of the broadcast, ultimately we had Caroline Rogers had to run off the court to puke because she had played so hard on defense all night long. Jenna leaves the corner with I think what ended up being a foot cramp. I'm not sure. I see her over in the band now playing, but she looked like she was trying to stretch her foot out and maybe got landed on funny. And
then Chloe went down too there for a hot minute.
Chloe goes down, and so yeah, just a big effort by all of them. But ultimately, Glenwood able to pull away and pull out victorious.
And take nothing away from Glenwood. Good basketball team, very good basketball team, very talented roster. With Hop's a tremendous basketball player. I mean, it's evident just watching. She's got a lot of skill, and they'll probably go pretty far this year. And but if this is anything, maybe it's an eye opener for the Phillies. Like, hey, you can play. Like you can play with anybody if you just show up and give some effort and lay it on the line on the defensive end, because that was fun to watch. We're gonna step aside. The clock got reset on us. I don't know how much time's left, maybe 10-ish minutes, 11 and a half, I don't know.
Yep.
We're going to mute it, and we'll be back for the boys' action here. Welcome back into the broadcast booth, everybody. TJ Young here. Coach Burdorf had to leave the broadcast booth here for a hot minute. Starting lineups tonight for the varsity boys game, same as last night. Jade Spangler, Camden Lormer, Gage Heron, Dalton Athan, and Seth Zwickel will be the starters tonight for your Shenandoah Mustangs. They'll be going up against Glenwood Rams team, 7-2 on the year. Should be an interesting contest to be sure. We're just about ready to rock and roll here in Shenandoah at Rexroth Court. And it's going to be Gage Heron jumping tonight against, looks like, Risto LaPala. So everybody ready to rock and roll here as Glenwood wins the jump and Caden Johnson brings the ball up the floor for the Rams. Johnson gets it to Kelsey, who then gets it inside to Eckhart. Eckhart puts it in for an easy deuce. And pressure right away, ball stolen by Kelsey. Gets the ball to Eckhart. And Caden Anderson drives in. Little resistance, but no good. Fight for the rebound, won by Camden Lormer, and Shenandoah looking for their first points of the night as that ball dribbled all the way in. Good spin move by Camden Lormer as he puts in 2 on the night early. First points of the night for Shenandoah. Eckhart up and in. Nice little feed, nice little layup, and Spangler looking to push. Ball gets batted around, and Eckhart comes up with the loose ball. And that ball's put up and in by Caden Anderson. 6-2 early. Glenwood out in front. Shenandoah breaking the pressure this time. Zwickel for 3 in the corner. Off the heel. Fight for the rebound on the backside. Won by Jade Spangler, and he'll shoot a 3. That's no good. Rebound by LaPala, and the Rams look to push. Ball's inside, and good by Zach Kelsey. Good little feed, and Kelsey gets it in for 2, his first bucket of the night. Gage Heron shoots a 3 from the wing. That's no good. Rebound on the backside by Dalton Athan. So 8-2 the score. Just about 6 minutes to go. As a little post-to-post pass is to Spangler, who missed the shot, and then Eckhart, coast-to-coast. Good passing by Glenwood to get the ball up on a fast break, and it's 10-2 as Spangler tries to dribble through the press, and does, and he goes all the way in, hard off the glass, no good. Rebound by LaPala, and Glenwood looking to push again, and Johnson for 3 in transition. 13-2 early. Rams out on top. Zwickel to Heron, breaking the press. And Jade Spangler's 3 rattles in and out. Rebound by the Rams, and LaPala takes it in. Good find by Caden Anderson. That length of the court pass is good, and that extends the lead to 15-2. Lormer has the ball at the top for Shenandoah, looking to drive, and he goes up, and there's going to be a foul on the floor on Caden Anderson. So it'll be the first foul of the game for either side. I beg your pardon, that'll be on Caden Johnson. Spangler probably walked with it. No, they're going to call a foul on Johnson again. That's 2 quick fouls on Caden Johnson. First free throw no good for Jade Spangler. 15-2 the score. Just under 5 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Second free throw good. 15-3 Spangler with his first point of the night. LaPala, top of the key 3. Bang! Knocked it in. Big shot by LaPala. Gage Heron looking to drive on Eckhart. Little floater, little turnaround, Jay. No good. Rebound by Zach Kelsey, and then a foul on the reach. And Coach Burdorf has joined us again. Coach, welcome back in. Everything okay down there?
Yeah, just a cramp, really bad cramp right in the middle of her foot. But she's back upright, so we're good.
Well, that's good. That's good news. That's part of that whole they were playing really, really hard thing. I mean, that whole crew, we had vomit, we had cramps, we had mid-foot injuries, just craziness. Lene Green probably sweated out just pounds of sweat just because she was just playing the whole game. I mean, the whole crew just all played real, real hard. As the free throw goes in by Kelsey, yeah, I mean, I still can't get over that, the effort those kids played with. But we don't want to do the boys some disjustice or unjust or whatever. However, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
So talk about the boys' game here. 19-3. The second free throw good for Kelsey. 20-3 the score. Brody Burdorf checks in for the first time tonight for the Mustangs. Burdorf has the ball on the right wing. Ball to Spangler. Little jab step. Gets it back out to Zwickle. Burdorf to Heron. Three-pointer from Lormer. Rattles around, no good. And we're going to get a foul on the floor. That's probably over the back, really.
The hold.
Okay, all right.
He pulled him down from behind.
Looked like over the back. Looked like over the back to me. But potato.
Can we do like demo videos, like pregame stuff? Can people tune in like 15 minutes early?
That might have been the best pass I've seen all year, right there. I didn't even get to. I didn't because you were so on this whole over the back thing. Caden Johnson literally wrapped the ball around 2 Mustang defenders, got the ball to LaPala on the block, and got fouled.
It was a really good pass.
That was a very nice pass. Kudos to Caden Johnson and his entire family from Montgomery County. Well, Pottawatomie County? Is that Pot County up there?
You got me.
I think it's Pottawatomie County. Splits the pair. Let us know, Glenwood fans. I'm pretty sure it's Pottawatomie County.
Yeah,
but
I think you're right.
That ball's tipped in the air, stolen by Kelsey. Kelsey gets the ball up to the maestro, Caden Johnson, who drives in. Floater, and it goes. Tough shot. And Johnson knocks in another deuce. He'll go to the line for the old traditional, the traditional three-point play, as looks like Adam Severn will check into the game. I believe he is somehow related to Dan the Beast Severn.
Is that a wrestler?
No. We'll talk about that in a minute, though, but MMA fighter, UFC.
I was trying to get a transition.
Yeah, it's a good transition. He was actually a professional wrestler, but that's not how he got his start. As the shot missed by Spangler, rebound by Johnson. Johnson up to Severn, just long on the layup, and Kelsey goes up on the follow, and he gets fouled. He's probably not related to him. I'm sorry. You don't see that name very often, though. The Severn name.
Right.
Good, strong name. Remember when we talked about that? The names, where your name came from, and you gave it that whole big background story of your name and what it meant, and that was good times.
That was good times.
Good times. As
that was against Harlan. If you want to tune back into that, go find it on YouTube.
Was it this year?
That was this year. I mean, it was in 2022.
But what we were talking about, somebody's name from there, right?
Two kids from Harlan, that had what
Oh,
you
they
thought
were Germans.
German
Yes,
names.
that's their German names.
Yeah.
And they clearly were. Well, maybe. I don't know. Well, you were just flat out against it. As Zwickel shoots a 3, no good. Johnson with the rebound. He tries to push ahead. Heron's there for the steal. Heron gets it ahead to Spangler, and that's an offensive foul. So that will be the 7th team foul. That'll put Glenwood in the bonus for the rest of the first half, Coach. 25-3. And that's 2 on Spangler and 2 currently on Burdorf, who's just checked into the game. And I think he subbed in for Athan, who has 2 fouls. As Kelsey goes in long on the shot, gets his own rebound high off the glass, almost hit the shot clock, and falls harmlessly inside the cylinder. 27-3, Glenwood out on top. As Lormer has it on the left wing, back to Spangler. Thought about the 3, pump fake, jab step, shot it. No good. Rebound by Burdorf. A little scoop back to Spangler. Sweet dime. That might have been the best assist I've seen all year. Spangler gets his 2nd and 3rd points of the night. And Severn drives down the line and got the ball stolen by Lormer. Lormer looking to attack. He goes all the way in and lays it up and in. So Lormer has 4 points. Spangler has 3 points to combine for 7, all 7 of Shenandoah's points, but a really good move on the back end by Caden Johnson, who's putting on a little bit of a show here in quarter number 1. Zwickel drives in, a little turnaround. Jay gets the friendly shooter's roll. Zwickel on the board. We got a lot of up and down here in the last minute or two as that shot is blocked by Godbout. And he gets his own follow, and he puts it in. 40 points already in the game tonight, Coach. Up and down.
It is a fast pace.
And there's Heron and an offensive foul of sorts. That's a tough offensive foul when you're literally traveling sideways at time of contact. Give Gage Heron credit there. I like that he's a lot more aggressive now than maybe he was a year ago. That's just tough foul call for him.
Yeah, that's rough. Similar. I went back and watched that one from last night. Dalton Nathan drove all the way down the court, and that guy he didn't ever get into a guarding position.
And Mount drives baseline. He gets fouled. That's going to be Heron again, I believe. So 2 quick fouls, maybe. Yes, that will be on Heron, and that'll be the 9th team foul. And Nolan Mount will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot, no good. And you're going to get Athan back in the game. I don't know for sure if he has 2 fouls. He might not, but yep, he does. Sorry for all the Athens at home watching. Yeah, he's got 2 fouls. I'm sorry about that. Second shot by Mount is good. So 32-9 the score with a minute to go in quarter number 1. Athan has it in the right wing or in the right corner, looking to drive on his defender. Jab step, looking for a friend. Found Burdorf. Spangler has the ball up top now with 20 seconds on the shot clock. I keep calling it a play clock, and that's for football. You got to stop me on that. Zwickel, top of the key, bang! Zwickel now with 5 points to lead all scorers for Shenandoah. And Johnson trying the okey-doke on Lormer there. A little between the legs, shimmy shake, shoulder shrug, and he's going in, finding a friend at the top of the key. Got bowed, and that's good. Good drive, good kick, shot clock off, 35-12. Mustangs could hold for the final shot with now 12 on the clock, and we're going to get a travel. I guess that would be one of those where you'd ask, which came first, the foul or the travel?
Right. And I'm not even sure he traveled either way. Took 2 steps and shot it.
So 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Johnson looking to drive, goes all the way in and lays it in. And that will be the final points of quarter number 1. We're going to step aside, pay some bills. We'll be back.
This very moment, a board-certified surgeon specializing in female pelvic medicine and reconstructive surgery is scrubbing up in a newly remodeled surgical center full of the latest technology to give a woman a chance to take back control over her body. It will take less than an hour. There will be minimal recovery time, and afterwards, she'll start to feel normal again. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
It's always been my dream to own a locker.
You like school that much, huh?
Actually, no, my own meat locker.
I'm processing.
So, what do you think?
Well, if that's your it, let's make it happen.
Welcome back into Shenandoah, 37-12. And Coach, we've got a special announcement for all of our Mustang/Philly fans for something coming up here pretty soon here in January.
You are going to get a new experience from the tag team partners. See what I did there?
I did.
Tag team partners of TJ and Coach Berdorf. We're going to give you some play-by-play of high school wrestling.
It won't just be the best thing you've ever seen. It'll be the best thing you've ever heard.
For sure. It's going to be fantastic.
But we are going to swap roles for that.
We are.
So you will be me, and I will be you for that night. As you'll be the play-by-play guy, I will be the color. I'll be the Jerry the King Lawler of the deal. You'll be the Jim Ross. And I remember, I used to watch it back in the day.
I'm going to see if we can get a table, an announcer's table set up right by the mat.
Oh, that'd be amazing. As the dump down pass is put in by La Pala.
And under that table will be a chair.
Yes.
And some tacks.
I feel like we need ladders. And we should hoist a belt up above the ladder, and the heavyweights, that's how they determine what happens. It's Eckhart knocks it down, 42-12. The big man showing some range there for Glenwood. But so what day is that?
What did I tell you? Thursday the 19th.
I think that's correct. What time does it start?
I think it starts at 5:30.
So you, as that goes up and in, that was Cole Graham knocking it in, his first points of the night. As the three goes in by Caden Anderson and a timeout, so we'll stay here, 45-14. So the event starts, so it's on Thursday the 19th here at Rex Roth Court at the high school. It's a dual?
Yeah,
triangular, is that what they call it? I don't know.
Yeah.
So it'll be Shenandoah versus Creston and Clarinda? Denison. Okay.
Yeah.
So those three teams will be going head-to-head. We'll be on one mat the whole time, and we'll have that the whole night. You won't have to watch anybody else, just our kids wrestle.
Right, so we'll wrestle the first duel of the night, and then we'll sit out a duel while Denison and Creston wrestle each other, and then we'll wrestle the other whoever we don't.
So there'll be a break.
So there will be a little bit of a break,
but we're only going to broadcast our kids' game or matches.
Yeah,
and it starts at 5:30. So you'll be solo for a little bit there, and then I'll be fashionably late.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
They might play special music for you for your entrance.
My entrance music, the glass breaking.
Yeah.
as Dalton Nathan tries the old up and under, no good, and it's rebounded by Glenwood as they push the ball up ahead. And Longmire gets it into Eckhart, and he puts in another one. Eckhart, the shot clock's in the way. I can't tell how many points he has, but he's got to be in double figures.
8, 11.
Looks like Eli Cameron checked into the game. He threw the ball away, so it's Cameron in the game for Shenandoah. I'm just trying to make sure I get them all. Twyman in the game. We just checked out of the game.
Yeah.
So the whole hockey line change. I don't know what I'm talking about. All the starters are back in the game.
Rodewald was in there as well.
Okay. Thank you for catching that.
Yep.
So all the starters back in the game. Looks like we got a 1-3-1 defense here for Shenandoah. And corner three, just long. Rebound on the backside. And stolen away, poked away by Shenandoah as they look to push. And Zwickel gets the ball into Heron. Wide open Spangler, no good off the heel. And it's rebounded by Anderson as he looks to push for Glenwood. Glenwood gets it to Longmire, like the TV show. You ever seen that? Good find as LaPala knocks it in at 49-14. You've never seen that show?
I don't think so.
I don't even know what it's on. I feel like it's on Netflix. It's spelled differently, though. Anyways, you should watch it. That'd be a show I think you would like. Zwickel shoots it off the side of the backboard. They're rebounded by Glenwood as they look to run. Had a layup, passed it up. Eckhart shoots a three, just short. Rebounded by LaPala, up and in. He's a sheriff of a small western town, and he doesn't take any gruff from anybody. You would like it.
Sounds like my type of show.
I think that it is. As Dalton Nathan goes to the line for two. It's a good show. It's a good. I don't want to say
you
it's
watch Yellowstone.
Yeah.
You have watched that?
Yeah.
Well, my wife keeps telling me that we're going to start it. We just haven't yet.
My wife does not want to watch it. She did not want to watch it. I don't know why, but she didn't. So I watched it by myself. I have not seen the final season of it. How
many seasons are there?
5.
5. So I got some catching up to do.
You do, but there's not like 30 episodes in a season. There's like 8.
How long are each episode?
I don't know, 40, 45 minutes.
Okay.
I
can do that.
As Athan splits a pair, Glenwood brings the ball back up, and that ball's tipped, and it'll go out of bounds. Yeah, it was tipped by Heron. And Longmire.
We got a spill at the score table, and we didn't stop the clock.
A spill stopped the clock?
Well, it didn't stop the clock because the ball went over there and knocked somebody's drink down.
Gotcha.
The scores table.
Gotcha.
It didn't stop it.
Crisis averted. Maybe we saved we don't want to ruin the equipment.
Right.
And that comes right out of the athletic budget.
It sure does.
Oh, boy. So there is 4:25 to go until halftime, 51-15. It is what do they call it? It's when things are reversed, when things are the same forward and backwards. It's called something.
Yeah.
I just said it to my wife the other day. We were in the car, and there was 72,027 miles on. So it was exactly the same. What's it called? If you're watching, let us know. It's
called something.
It has a thing. It has a name. I know it does.
Same frontwards and backwards.
Yep. It's like race car. The word race car. It's the same forward and backwards.
Right. There's a name for that.
There's a name for that.
We probably learned in language arts class.
Yep.
Gosh. I wasn't.
I feel so bad that I don't. This was Sunday or Monday. Monday we were off. We had volleyball up in Omaha.
The name of it is probably like the same frontwards.
No, it's not. It's really not.
Oh.
And we're back to action, and Kelsey has the ball. I know that makes sense, but I feel like somebody should look. I got to look this up. So, Coach, you got it. You got the play-by-play.
Oh. So yeah, TJ is really looking this up here while Glenwood has this possession. So I hope he finds it fast because I don't know any of Glenwood's kids' names.
They got it. A palindrome. It's a palindrome.
Adam Severn gets his first basket of the night.
Adam the Beast Severn knocks it in as that ball intended for Athan gets picked off, and Johnson goes coast to coast, can't finish, and Kelsey finishes on the putback. But you got a palindrome. Thank you. There you go. And that's exactly what I said on Monday. Oh, I'm getting old, Coach. Heron shoots a three from the wing. No good. Backside rebound by Lormer, who got pushed by Longmire. He doesn't take gruff from anybody, Coach.
Hey, one of my first grade teachers.
She said palindrome?
Miss Terry, Coach's wife. Yeah, she gave it to us. Palindrome.
Oh.
Got it for us.
Woo.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Hope that new baby at home is doing great, too.
That's fantastic. We got at least 2 people watching tonight. That's good. As the ball gets stolen away, Mount goes all the way in and puts
Always
it in.
exciting to find out new people are watching us.
Yeah.
You just never know.
Maybe she wants to put in for the shirt.
Maybe, and I don't know if she's a Nebraska fan or not.
Well, that's okay, just for a good cause.
Definitely put money in the cause for the pink out.
We do have to talk about that.
I actually had a couple people ask me if they could get a picture with me in the shirt, and I said I will never wear the shirt again, but I'd be more than happy
Will you
to
hold it?
hold it up to take that picture with them.
So last night, evidently, folks, and I do apologize, we have zero control over the quality of the sound. As that ball gets rejected by Severn, and it'll stay with Shenandoah. So evidently it sounded like Coach Burdorf was in a very long tunnel all night last night. So we apologize for that. Hopefully he doesn't sound like that tonight. But maybe people missed your message last night. With 1 second on the shot clock and it gets turned over, Coach, you maybe want to share that with the millions at home again about the T-shirt and what it's for?
Yeah, if they missed it last night, I wore a #1 Husker fan T-shirt, locally made, one of a kind, made by County Line Design, bright red lettering on a nice crisp white shirt.
And we do have pictures if people want to see it.
Yeah, if you want to see it, TJ's got a picture of it, or two, I don't know.
A couple.
But I lost a bet on TJ's birthday. Went to the Nebraska-Iowa basketball game, and I lost. Just tried to make him feel good about himself, and Iowa helped out. And so I had to wear a T-shirt, but we're going to sign it and auction it off or have people bid on it. And any proceeds from that, any proceeds.
And any and all we'll take.
We'll take whatever you got, we'll turn that over on Pink Out night and give that to the Pink Out fundraiser. So if you want to see the shirt, I can probably help you get a picture of it too. It is a nice shirt.
You know, and truthfully, we really do, as the ball gets stolen away by Lormer, we really do just need Spangler in the corner. Bang, good shot, good pass. Spangler for his first triple of the night. We really just need the bidding to start at $1. You know, start it at $1 and we'll work our way up.
Yeah. Just need a starting point.
Yep. Longmire to Severn in the corner. That's long and rebounded by Spangler, who looks to push for Shenandoah. Nice little mini Euro. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound goes off of Mount, so it should be Shenandoah ball, and it is with 1:34 to go. Coach, I really thought we'd have some action on that, but I don't know if people actually heard you last night, and that's because we can't hear ourselves up here. I mean, I can hear you, can hear me, but we can't hear you through the headsets.
Hear what it sounds like for you at home.
So
the only way we know is if people text.
Yeah, and we were getting messages last night like, why does it sound like Coach is in a wind tunnel or he's in an air tunnel? He's all the way in a cave. Well,
this air conditioning vent is really cold.
Yeah, it really is. Well, so we do apologize. Hopefully he sounds better tonight. And I think he does. We have asked as that ball gets sent out of bounds, and Shenandoah will maintain possession with 20 on the shot clock. We have heard, at least so far, that we do sound. At least you can hear it. Maybe we don't sound good, but they can hear us. There's a difference between sounding good and being able to hear us. Spangler gets the ball in the corner, guarded by Longmire. Now Zwickel has it at the top. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Heron has it in the right corner, right wing. Spangler, step back three, that's short. And a hustle rebound by Zwickel. He put it up and in. Zwickel leading the way for the Mustangs with 7 so far here in the first half. 50 seconds to go until halftime. Severn gets it into Tolich. Tolich shoots and nails it. 60-20 is the score. Shot clock still on. There's about a 6-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lormer misses, and Mount trying to go coast to coast, and he's going to go to the line to shoot as Lormer picks up his 3rd personal foul of the first half. A lot of stuff going on there, Coach. You haven't even had a chance to speak. I've just been telling everybody what's going on, although they can see it.
Yeah, you've been doing a great job with it.
Oh, stop it. You already wore the shirt. I mean, that's all.
It did.
Yeah. Mount makes the first, so 61-20 to 20. So refresh everybody on the rules here. If it's 35 points, the clock will continually run in the second half, and it will only stop at what points?
For shooting fouls, timeouts, and quarter break.
And it will only stop totally if it gets under 25? Is that correct?
If it gets back to 24.
Yeah, gotcha. So 20 seconds left until halftime. 62-20 is the score. Spangler kicks it to the corner. Lorimer had a shot, passed it up. 7 on the game clock, no good. Fight for the rebound, won by Lorimer. Little spin move, can't get it to go, and that will be the end of the first half. So 62-20 at the half. We'll step aside.
Every inch of your body puts pressure on one place, your feet. So give your feet everything they could ask for by walking in to Brown Shoe Fit Shenandoah. Shoes for every occasion, boots for any situation, and above all, the right fit for you. After all, Brown Shoe Fit has been fitting feet for over 100 years. The only downside, so many shoes to choose from and only 2 feet. Great service, great selection, a great fit every time at Brown Shoe Fit, downtown Shenandoah.
Welcome back to Shenandoah. 62-20 is the halftime score. Coach, some halftime stats here. What do we got?
Yeah, stats in the first half. I don't have any rebounding stats since I missed the first part of the game. But
And I did not. I told you I don't do rebounds.
Yeah, that's okay. So Seth Wickel leads the way with 7 points. Spangler has 6 points, and Camden Lorimer has 4. Dalton Nathan has 1. Cole Graham has a basket for Shenandoah. Leading the way for Glenwood is LaPala. He's got 12. 6, 8, 11. Eckhart has 11. Kelsey has 10. And Caden Johnson has 9. Caden Anderson has 5. Nolan Mount has 4. Talik has 3. Oh, Godbout. How do you say his name?
Yep.
Godbout. He's got 5.
Perfect.
So,
We've got about 8 minutes until we get started again here, folks. We'll step aside, rest our money makers here, our voices, and we'll be back in about 8 minutes for the conclusion of We're back here in Shenandoah, just about ready to start the third quarter, what should be a briskly paced second half. 42-point advantage for Glenwood here. Coach, score is what it is. What's kind of if you were in Coach Spiegel's shoes, what's kind of that message that you're trying to deliver to the guys here in the second half?
Yeah, again, just like last night, continue to battle, right? Continue to play hard, continue to get better at what we're trying to do, right? If we can get better at the things that we're trying to do, then that's a positive. So, again, forget about the score and start working on the things that we want to build this program into.
First basket of the night, or the second half, goes to Glenwood. I didn't actually see who did. Longmire did it. And the bank, I told you this during the girls' game, the bank stays open in Shenandoah on Friday nights as the crafty lefty knocked one down from the wing. Nobody guarding Adam the Beast Severn, because Dan the Beast Severn.
Yeah.
So I apologize to the Severn family if they don't like that nickname, but I think it's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. Anyways, so he knocked one in, so it's 66-23. Spangler has it at the top, going up against a zone here for Glenwood. A little 2-1-2 or a 2-3 zone here. And that ball's just mishandled by Heron in the corner, and that'll be a turnover. Going the other way, Longmire bringing the ball up for Glenwood. Gets it over to Severn. And Mount in the middle. Passes down a little high-low, and Casey Godbout puts it in. 68-23. Zwickel tried to get the ball in to Athan. Not going to go. And then a fight for the loose ball is a jump ball, so it's going to stay with Shenandoah.
I'm not sure the shot clock should have reset there.
No,
actually it was.
Because there was a possession change.
Yeah, it was a rebound.
No, it wasn't a rebound.
No.
Zwickel for three in the corner, no good. Fight for the loose ball, won by Lormer, and that should have been off of, it was. Good call by the official, off of Longmire's leg there. And so it'll stay with Shenandoah. Shot clock reset, Coach, because there was a shot, and it hit the rim. No over the back calls, but beyond that, we're good. Athan has the ball, gets it to Lormer on the wing. Lormer steps in, a lot of contact. Fouled by Tolich, and that'll send Lormer to the line to shoot a pair. Got any big plans for the weekend, Coach? Any basketball going on?
Yeah, a bunch of the Shenandoah youth teams are playing up in the Glenwood tournament this weekend. And so we'll be headed up there tomorrow morning to play some basketball in the Glenwood tournament. And then Sunday, some of our wrestlers, I think, are going to Atlantic. That's where we'll be taking our kid, but there's also a big tournament at Ralston Arena, Winter Nationals, and so some of the top kids might be going there as well. So yeah, we'll be busy.
Is that an invite only?
No, it's a sign-up thing, but I think you have to be kind of in the upper echelon of kids, or.
Anyway, so they wouldn't take me. As Heron knocks down a baseline jumper, I'm too old. But like if I was a 12-year-old kid that had never wrestled, like I couldn't sign up for that.
Well,
right?
I mean, you can. I mean, just expect that there's going to be some quality opponents in your bracket.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And I think it's a full bracket type of tournament where, if 36 kids sign up at the same weight class.
They have wrestlebacks in that thing?
They put them all in the same.
I know that.
Yeah.
Wrestlebacks. What does that mean? I don't know what
so
that
if you lose somewhere along the line, and
it's a double elimination.
So
right?
yeah, you can wrestle your way back to a place on the podium.
So, okay, as we get a steal by Lormer, and then it's stolen back. Lormer gets called for a little kind of a ticky-tack, a nickel-dimer, as Bill Raftery would say. That'll be his 4th foul, 2nd team foul. And so, again, I know I got to get better at this wrestling stuff because we got that coming up here in a little over a week, but almost 2 weeks. But so you say you're in the state tournament, you lose your first match.
Yeah.
Can you get first place?
You cannot get first.
Can you get third?
You can get third.
Gotcha. So yeah, the first match you play or you wrestle, you lose it. You cannot get first or second. You're out of that. You're not in the championship bracket anymore. You got to work your way up the wrestlebacks to get at most third. Gotcha.
And those types of tournaments typically wrestle out, to 8th place, so 7th and 8th place matches to get a full podium type of situation. Most of the tournaments our youth kids go to are wrestling, they're wrestling 4-man bracket, just a 4-man round robin. So you wrestle three times, and whoever does the best gets first place, and so on. And so that's how most Saturday tournaments go. But there's some of these tournaments, bigger tournaments, that have bigger brackets.
Sure.
You have to wrestle, and you're going to end up wrestling more matches.
Sure.
Possibly.
And while we were discussing, Zwickel did make a mid-range jumper, and we had a turnover on the other end by Glenwood. 3-pointer by Lormer misses, and rebound by Zwickel. Played a nice game tonight. 3-pointer by Spangler, no good, and Heron fights for the rebound. He'll shoot an elbow jumper. No good. Zwickel in there, but couldn't corral the rebound. Glenwood looking to push a little bit. Longmire gets the ball to Godbout. Godbout can't get it to go. Rebound by Zwickel, and it's stolen away. 1-on-2, and Stodd knocks it in. So 70-29 at the line, shooting for the 3-point play, gets the 3-point play. We do have subs coming in. Looks like Twyman, Rodewald, Graham, and Cameron all coming in. So is this almost all freshman lineup?
Yeah, Rodewald's a junior.
Do they have another freshman they could throw? I mean, I want Rafe to play too, but they got another one, right?
Yeah, they've got 2 over there, Aiden Johnson and Zane McManus.
He should really just throw one in. I mean, give Rafe some run here too, but let's get the Fab 5 out there, or 6, or however many there are. Anyways, on the block, passing out, nobody home, stolen by Twyman. Twyman up to Cameron, as Cameron gets the ball back between the circles. Burdorf now has it, gets it to Graham. Cameron shoots a 3 from the wing, no good. Rebound by Aiden Gibson. And Longmire has it for Glenwood with under 40 seconds to play in the quarter. It has really flown by. Good find, and Stodd makes the layup. 5 points in the quarter for Stodd. Burdorf, let it go, man. Let it fly. Shoot it. Ball stolen away by Schroeder, and Schroeder goes coast to coast. 15 seconds and counting for the third quarter. Cameron gets it to Twyman. Let it go, man. And that ball's nearly stolen away by Schroeder. Twyman gets it into Rodewald. Rodewald, little fade away. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, won by Longmire. And that will end the third quarter of play. 75-29. We'll step aside. We'll be back in 60.
Bank is proud to be a locally owned community bank. We have been committed to our community and meeting the financial needs of our customers since 1873. We are confident that our knowledgeable staff can help you make informed decisions about your financial needs no matter how big or small. Let us show you how rewarding a relationship with First Heritage Bank can be. Stop in at one of our 2 locations, or you can find out more information at www.fhbshen.com. First Heritage Bank is a proud supporter of Shenandoah High School athletics. Go Shen, member FDIC.
Welcome back into Shenandoah. Glenwood with the ball to start quarter number 4. And Mount has it for Glenwood rather. And Gibson shoots a 3 in the wing, can't make it, and rebounded by Heron for Shenandoah. So you got all the starters back in for Shenandoah. The ball gets stolen away by Schroeder. Mount trying to take it all the way in, gets fouled by Zwickel. That'll be the 3rd foul on Zwickel. Has 9 points tonight. First free throw rattles around and down for Zwickel, for Mount. Second one rattles home, so Mount hits both. 77-29, 7 minutes to go in the ball game here in Shenandoah. Lormer on the wing, bang. Camden Lormer knocks down a triple. Ball tipped away, stolen by Spangler. Spangler then going a little too fast there. Got himself in a bad spot and turned it over. 77-32 with 6:30 to go in the ball game. Still with me, Coach?
Yep, sure am.
Mount on the drive, gets blocked by Athan. 3-pointer on the way from the wing, just short. Fought for and won by Gibson. Kind of one of those situations where you just say, hey, man, way to be tall. You see
Right.
about a foot height difference there between he and Lormer, and he just stuck his hands out there. Lormer for 3 again. That's short and rebounded by Athan. Good hustle. Lormer shoots another 3. That's short, rebounded by Glenwood as they look to move the ball up the floor here with 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Pass down to Severn. Skip pass over to Mount. Severn on the baseline. Gets it to Stott on the wing. Lormer to Gibson in the corner. Good ball movement. Tapped out. And Schroeder gets the loose ball. Back to Schroeder. And we're going to have a foul, and I believe that will be a Dairy Queen for Camden Lormer. Yes, that will be number 5 on Lormer. So that'll be the first Dairy Queen of the night for either side. Had a decent night tonight, finished with 9 points, tied for the team high at this point.
We just inbounded the ball with 4 guys on the court because the refs had no clue that he had 5 fouls.
Just kidding. Blew the
So now
we blow the horn.
We're blowing the horn. He had 5 fouls.
Oh. We're doing all right. We're good. 79-32. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. So Eli Cameron checked in for Lormer as Zwickel shoots a 3. That's off the heel. Rebound by Athan. And Cameron has a 3 from the wing. That rattles in and out. And there's Athan again, and he'll go to the line for 2. Tell you what, Athan's probably got about a dozen rebounds here in the last about 3 or 4 minutes of game action. He's been all over the place.
He's been strong on the boards for sure.
Say about a dozen?
I wish I would have been here at the beginning of the game to start keeping track. So you say a dozen, that means he probably has 6 or 7, maybe 8.
I don't think probably 8, but maybe 5 or 6. But he's kind of been everywhere, chasing after loose basketballs. as it looks like Martin and Rodewald back into the ball game. So Zwickel's night and Heron's night may both be done. As Martin, who gave some good minutes last night, 6 points, I believe, and a really nice assist.
Yeah, hit a couple threes.
Yeah. Athan missed both free throws. Gibson, free throw line jumper. Good. 81 to 32. 4 minutes and change to go in the ball game. Rodewald has it at the top. Shoot it. Good drive. Little Euro. Couldn't finish. Gibson with the rebound. And Glenwood has it in the front court. Tolich gets it back to the wing. Down to Gibson. Good cut by Schroeder. That was pretty basketball there.
Yeah, really nice cut. Nice find as he's going to the basket.
Three-pointer by Martin. Trying to duplicate what happened last night. Couldn't. And then we're going to end up with a foul on Jade Spangler. That'll be his third. And in a situation like that, if you're going to call a foul, I'm not saying it was or it wasn't, but in a situation like that, would you just call a double foul? Just because both players?
I don't know how you decide. Yeah. I mean, more times than not, I would have called it that same way.
Like you'd have given the foul to Spangler?
Yeah.
And why? I mean, I'm not saying it was a bad call. I'm curious.
Because of who had the ball to begin with, and who were they trying to pass it to?
Okay.
Right. So So advantage, disadvantage goes to the offense, I guess.
But if it was an absolute loose ball and two people were going for it,
right,
and they collided like that, would that be a double foul or a no foul?
I would say you play through 50-50 balls.
But I mean, if it's a fairly good collision, there's Cameron shoots a three, no good. Fight for the board, won by Glenwood. But if it's a situation where there's a pretty substantial collision, you got to call something, right? I mean, just human nature says you got to call something because you're just going to get bunches of oohs and ahs from the crowd. You got to call something. But it'd be maybe a little silly to just pick out one of them in a really head-on collision type of deal. You'd want to just double foul it and say, let's move on, right?
Right.
No? I don't know.
No, I would agree. That's unfair.
Oh, Rafe had a dunk. He's going to watch that back. He had a dunk. Martin shoots a three, no good. He had a dunk, Coach.
Yeah. Almost had an assist to
himself. Yep. We're under 2 minutes to go. 85-32 is the score. It's like we may get our Fab 5 wish, Coach. Three from the wing. That's no good. Rebound by Schroeder and tapped out of bounds by Cole Graham, so it'll stay with Glenwood. And Fab 5?
There's 5 of them out there.
Yeah, well.
5 freshmen.
We got 6 in uniform, right?
Correct.
So 3 in the corner by Tolich. So we have a Super 6, but this is the Fab 5 of the Super 6. No, I don't know. I'm trying. There's a minute left.
There's five freshmen out there.
Yep. There's a minute left in the game. I don't want to shortchange the other one. He's the tallest one out there. 3 by McManus, no good. Fight for the rebound, McManus with a free throw line jumper. That's no good. I apologize for that.
No, it's.
I got the look. I got a stern look.
You got.
I get it. I understand.
I mean, as we've coached these kids up, this freshman group, this 5 has been on the court a lot. So. And hopefully, over the next couple of years, you're going to see their talent and confidence levels continue to grow and bring Shenandoah basketball a lot more wins.
Long 3, no good. Tapped out. There's still some game to play, but everybody's they thought maybe that was the end of the game, I think.
Well, it will be the end of the game now because that ball has lost itself.
And there's 2 seconds. There's 1, and shot might count. Nope. And that'll be the final score. 88-32. We'll step aside pay the last little bit of bills, and we'll come back with a stat recap.
Sorensen Auto Plaza in Shenandoah has been here over 25 years, and they specialize in financing. Buy here, pay here. At Sorensen Auto Plaza, they finance all credit types. Bad credit, no problem. Visit SorensenAutoplaza.com to apply for financing, and stop by and visit us on Sheridan Avenue. Sorensen Auto Plaza, proud to support this Shenandoah live stream.
From large projects to daily tasks, we can help at Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah. This is Josh, and we pride ourselves on quality products, knowledge, and service. We're always available for advice on the projects that take years to design or the issues that need fixed in a hurry. And we offer free estimates on anything and everything you need to complete both. When you have a demand, we offer the supply. Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah.
The strength of a house starts with its foundation, just like the strength of a community starts with its education to ensure its success for many generations to come. The Shenandoah Iowa Education Foundation strives to bring world-class education and opportunities to the youth of Shenandoah. Visit ShenandoahIowaEducationFoundation.org to become a part of the $100 Club, the Family Challenge, to donate to the Peter J. Weber Scholarship, or to make a general donation. The Shenandoah Iowa Education Foundation, partnering today for success tomorrow.
Pella Corporation in Shenandoah is growing. Pella is a family-owned company and has a strong heritage that started in 1925. Pella offers a strong benefit package, competitive wages, quarterly bonuses, profit sharing, and more. Pella has a decreased overtime schedule. You'll never work on Sundays, and you will have at least 2 Saturdays off each month to spend more time with your family. Go to careers.pella.com to see what jobs are available and apply today. Experience is not necessary, as Pella will provide training. Pella is an equal opportunity employer.
We're back here in Shenandoah, ready to wrap things up on a sweep night for the Glenwood Rams. A hotly contested girls game, and then a boys game that Glenwood kind of took control of early and kind of ran away with it. And 88-32 final there. Coach, some final stats here for the boys.
Yeah, Zwickle leads the way with 9. Lorimer finishes with 7. Spangler with 6. Dalton Nathan 4. And then Heron and Graham each end up with 2 for the Mustangs. Leading the way for Glenwood, LaPala has 12. Eckhart 11, and Kelsey with 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12 different Rams score for Glenwood tonight. 2 rough nights for the boys. 2 fast-paced teams come in here to Shenandoah, and the Shenandoah Mustangs are going to have to find some defense to stop transition points for sure. I know that's something that they talked about between last night and today. And so hopefully come back next week, have some competitive games with Griswold, Red Oak, and Clarinda on the line. Play solid defense. I think obviously Griswold is a game that the Mustangs can win or definitely compete in. I think the same can be said about the Red Oak game. I think there was a couple of little things that got away from them in the first game against Red Oak that they can fix and play a much more competitive game against Red Oak on Tuesday. So again, got to see a lot of growth from these Mustangs, a lot of youth, a lot of inexperience, but every game is a chance to grow and get better, and that's what we look forward to seeing the rest of the way for the Mustangs. Yeah,
the Red Oak game seemed to me kind of very similar to the Glenwood game tonight for the girls. Very, very tightly contested game, and then just game that just kind of got away from them at the end for whatever reason. It wasn't necessarily tiredness on the boys' end. It was more kind of turnovers and kind of an attrition thing that way. And this tonight for the girls, it was a little bit more of a ran out of gas. That's about all you can say. And tonight, again, good effort by all the kids involved. We're happy to do it. Again, as a reminder at home for all of you still tuned in, because we know there's at least some of you still watching, on the 19th, wrestling, it's happening. There will be a champion for the Universal Championship. It'll be decided on the 19th, and Coach Burdorf and myself will be there. It'll be a triangular. We're excited about it. I think you all will be too. We got a lot of wrestling fans here in town, so hopefully we do that justice, and it's a lot of fun for everybody. And then next time we're back is next Friday against Clarinda at home. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure that's correct.
Yep.
So until then, for Aaron Burdorf, I'm TJ Young. Good night, everybody.